you like me, that often find yourself opening various apps and working in different programs while multitasking on your laptop? Well, there might be a solution to that. The FIFINE AmpliGame D6 is a versatile and budget-friendly stream controller designed to enhance productivity for streamers, gamers, and content creators. Now, I'm going to be using it in my day-to-day job as a game director, as well as other tasks I do in my office as a content creator. Firstly, let's take a look at the build. It's sleek and solid with a hard plastic shell. I really love this chroma neon lighting strips built into the groove of the shell, and this can actually be customized further in the software. Now, the weight is very light, so it's actually easy to put in a bag to travel with. Now, I use a USB-C to USB-C cable to connect between the D6 controller and my MacBook Pro. Now, although this is a personal preference thing, I actually like the way the buttons require actual push force to trigger the apps to avoid any accidental button presses, so you really feel the tactile nature of the buttons. Okay, let's look into customization for my day-to-day app workflow. For speed, I have the Control Deck app as a button on the D6 controller. Now, the Control Deck app is very simple and intuitive to use. You really just bring up the folder where all your programs are installed. In my case, it's in the application folder on the Mac. Then I select a blank button slot, which when filled will also come up on the AmpliGame D6 button. So let's give it a try. So firstly, I select the app from my list, drag it over into the empty button slot in the Control Deck, and boom, it's instantly on the AmpliGame D6 button. I just love how the actual program icons is so clear on the buttons. What I really like is that you can create different button setups or themes based on your different day-to-day tasks. For example, for management or admin tasks, you can have your contacts, Dropbox, GoodSync, Microsoft Excel, Word, and so on. Then, if you fancy jumping into the creative tasks, you simply swap to the next setup quickly in the Control Deck, and now all your creative apps appear on the AmpliGame D6 controller. The AmpliGame D6 controller has the capabilities to do much more, such as trigger macros within programs or more complex things via the plugins. But for me, I just want to access my apps quicker whilst multitasking between various apps to do my day-to-day tasks. And it works great for that and doesn't take up any additional effort on my end to set up, let alone take up any space on my desk. I have the D6 controller always plugged in, and it's now an extension of my MacBook Pro laptop I use every day. And the more I use the D6 controller, the more ways I'm finding it helps speed up my productivity when multitasking. And I'm afraid that's all we got time for in this episode. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you have used the D6 Stream Controller or a similar product, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Until then, stay safe. See you on the next one.